Second Cup is brought to you by Roswell Park Comprehensive Care Center.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
Hi,
Kim.
I just want to make sure this is on.
Is it on?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
My brain doesn't really function very well,
No,
so
microphones are on. Our brains are not,
Yeah.
not working on all cylinders.
it's a Monday morning, baby. Good morning, everybody. I see Linda, Mark, Peter, Debbie, all here already today. Drop us a line if you're here with us for Second Cup. I've got Aaron in today. Filling in for the big guy.
Rolling in for the big guy. I know. I feel like I'm so way up there with this seat. He's got it all the way to the top.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's off today. So I'm sitting here. We're talking heat though, so
Yeah.
it works out okay.
Yeah, hopefully you can give us some info on that, huh?
Hopefully.
You're so
There's
funny.
one thing I can talk about. It is weather.
Let us know how
Yeah.
you're planning to keep cool today. I think we're just going to hit the AC for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's been a hot summer.
Yeah.
July was hot. August's been hot. So if you
Mhm.
need a little break from maybe you're outside all weekend. A lot of you went to the Bills game. I know I was outside all day Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, maybe today's just a good day. Just kind of take
Yeah,
it easy.
no kidding. You know what I try to do also is once a day I try to strap on Logan, grab Bandit, and we go for a little walk around the block
Okay.
because that's the best way for me to do it. I found navigating the stroller and the dog was too much, so I do the
I can't
baby
imagine.
wearing and then I hold. But I'll tell you what, these past few times I've come back home and taken the baby off and I have like a baby shaped sweat on me. I'm soaking, he's
Logan
soaking,
sweat,
the
yeah.
dog's. I'm like, enough. This is too much. Like, we'll just run out for a minute today because Bandit doesn't need a huge walk in the seat. It's too much.
No, it is. And, you know, something to keep in mind, check on your pets and elderly, anyone who might be a little susceptible when it gets very, very hot like it is today. As we hit 91 yesterday, we'll hit 92 degrees today. Humidity levels will be tolerable today. Tomorrow, a different story is it will be hot and humid.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Linda says she's staying inside with the air conditioning. I think that's going to be my plan too. It's just too much. Too much for me. Too hot.
Okay.
Steve Monaco with us today. Hi, Steve. Wondering how the Goo Goo Dolls concert was. Debbie saying, awesome Goo Goo Dolls concert.
Okay.
It was awesome.
It was.
Did you go? We went.
Yeah, we
We
did.
loved it. I think I have a little video that I shot there that John was
Okay.
putting in here. Oh, this was during Black Balloon. So all the black balloons dropped from the ceiling. Okay, John, play this little video. It's so cute. So much fun. And then take a look at the very end where I get hit with one of the balloons. Just wait at the very end of this video.
Okay.
Joints me. Oh, maybe we cut it off. But it like
Oh.
joints me right during the thing, and I'm like, I'm almost dying. We thought it was so funny. But that was like his favorite part of the whole show for sure.
Yeah.
It was popping these balloons around. And it was really fun.
And that was early on. It was like their fifth or sixth song. So that was cool. They came out strong and it was
Yeah.
fun. It was a nice night. I like the opening band. You know, that was,
Dashboard,
I like
yeah, yeah.
Dashboard a lot. So that was fun for me. You get to see two bands that you like. And
Yeah. They
yeah.
were great too. So I mean, Dashboard was great, but the Goo Goo Dolls, like their shows just get better and better. Now, did you go to the Niagara Square one where it rained?
I worked that day. It was a
Ah.
weekend day. So
Yeah,
it was like
I
what,
was
the 4th
there.
of July.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was a record amount of rainfall. So I had to work
Ah.
because of the weather,
Uh-huh.
but I could hear it.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, that was awesome. I was
Oh, yeah.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
And then he says they sold out the concert the other, you know, Saturday night in Buffalo. I'm like, wow, they have been able to just continue.
Oh, yeah.
With they're staying strong and they sounded great. And you know, it was funny because Johnny was like, oh, that's what $10,000 in balloons looks like.
Yeah, $2,000 or $10,000. I
thought
can't
he said
remember, but
10,
yeah.
It's like, oh.
Paula says, thanks for sharing for all the people who didn't get to go. Yeah, for sure. It was a lot of fun. Debbie said that she was there. She didn't see us. We had a great time. And you know,
Yeah.
it was like mom and dad's night out for us. We're now learning that this is really cool.
Yeah, you were learning that. Yeah, we were there. I brought
Uh-huh.
my son. He loves both. Well, he likes Goo Goo Dolls. Dashboard he hears a lot because they are in my car a lot. So it was nice to look over and seeing him
Enjoying
singing
it.
the words to most of the songs. There were a couple newer ones that
Yeah.
neither of us knew, but anything that was old, he was
I'm
like,
telling
oh.
you, it is fun to go and like their home, the Goo Goo Dolls being hometown guys. It's fun. Like you could tell they were like catching the eye of people they knew.
Yep.
I totally was like at one point I'm like, oh, they must know some of these people who are right up here, and that's a lot of fun. And then just like their appreciation for the city, and I've seen them a bunch of times. Like
Yeah,
it's just a lot of fun.
Seen them much times. There's nothing like seeing them in Buffalo. You could see that they were really
It was
into it. It was packed. I thought like during Dashboard, I was like, wow, there are a lot of people for this.
Yeah.
And then, you get closer and I'm like, wow, every level is full. And they acknowledge that being sold out. I mean, it was just a the weather was perfect. It was a great night to enjoy the concert. And yeah, we had a blast. Legs were getting a little tired though. After about 10:15.
I will say, I told you that
Yeah.
Paul looked around, it was like 9:45, and he like leaned over to me and he was like, a lot of people look like they're getting tired. Not because of the show, just
No.
because
Because this crowd is now older.
We're a little bit older
Yeah.
now. And I was just like, I'm tired too, but I'm having so much fun.
I was
It
having fun too,
great.
but I could see, I was like, hey, if anybody in front of me sits down, this would be great because I will as well. And you know what?
I didn't sit, I said the whole time.
Oh, I couldn't. I had to sit a couple times. You know what? The blinky lights got me too.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, that was a lot.
It
for
was a
me.
blast. So that was a lot of
yeah,
fun.
but no, it was fun. Both bands put on quite a show, and super glad that we
Awesome.
went.
It was a blast. Okay, Aaron, we should probably give everybody the forecast too.
Okay.
And then we're going to hit on the Erie County Fair also and a couple other topics.
Do we have the Bills mixed in there? Because that was big too.
We
All
do.
right.
Yep.
We had a full Saturday here in Western New York. So let's head to the weather computer. Got this graphic up for you because today temperatures will be near 90 degrees. Just want to stress the importance of the car versus the air temperature graphic. And this is the temperature inside. If you close up your car, perhaps you leave your pet or your child in the car because you're going to run in the store for a brief moment.
Don't do that.
Please don't do that. In 10 minutes, if it's 90 outside, your car will be at 109 degrees. In 20 minutes, it'll be 119. And in 1 hour, hopefully you never leave your child or your dog in the car for an hour when it's like this, it'll be over 130 degrees. So when you see the stories on TV with tragedies that involve someone staying in the car because it's hot, that is why. It warms up very, very quickly, and it's going to be hot today. If you're going to take part in the slow roll, it's maybe one of the hottest slow rolls they've had. Highs, temperatures will be in the upper 80s at 6 p.m., mid 80s at 8 o'clock. So make sure you hydrate. Right now, we're at 72 degrees with sunshine. It is a sunny start to our day. 74 in Batavia, 74 in the Falls. The radar is very quiet. We do have some rain over the upper Great Lakes. We will have some showers start to pop up late Tuesday and continue into Wednesday. I do want to show you this hourly forecast because by noontime, Katie, we're at 86 degrees, low 90s this afternoon, sunny and hot. And the record high today, 92. And that is the forecast high. That record set back in 1988. Summer of 88 was a very hot one. And we could tie that record. If we're going to break a record, today looks like the day we're going to do it. So tomorrow's high is near 90.
Okay. And you're thinking maybe we might tie this record. I know I put you on the spot before.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
You know? If I'm wrong, everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
And trust me, I hear about it.
And you're wrong a lot. Not just for this. No. I have so many things.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just, it is toasty.
Good word.
Paula's-
Good way to describe it.
Paula, first off, Anita, I think, is saying what we're all thinking. How hot it is. And Paula's saying, yeah, your pets, of course, okay. Groceries, another good thing to think about too. Even if you're just like, oh, I'll just run in really quick.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to
That
do
ice cream will be a big puddle.
the ice cream, the meat, you know, like, ugh, don't do that. Yeah, make sure you're like, now Nina is all for it. Says, keep the heat coming.
I'm with Nina. You know that. I tell you all the time, I love it. I say, keep it coming. I am fine with it. I love it. I swam. We did a triathlon Saturday, swam the lake yesterday, did the bill, you know, we had the Bills and the concert, and outside yesterday till like 3 or 4. Well, yeah, we got to see you. And then today, tomorrow, I'm with Nina. I like it. But Peter does not.
No, Peter says temps are lucky. Can't wait. I'm with Jen. Bring me to fall.
A lot of people like the fall.
It's just so pretty. It's such a pretty time.
It is a
of
beautiful time. But
year. I love like a sweatshirt and jeans weather.
Okay, see, I like shorts and a t-shirt.
Oh, see, I love sweatshirt and jeans, and then because you know what? Also, my dog, like we love to go on walks. We love to walk the dog. He's a big boy.
He's a
And
big dog.
This heat, he just can't really take it as much, and
Yeah.
like we just love being outside. So I hate to leave him and be, you know, and so like he can really truck along when it's like 60. He loves that.
Oh, okay, I get you. I mean, fall is a pretty fantastic season here in Western New York, but I'm with Paula. And who is it? Nina. So let summer be summer. So no. And I've been hearing a lot of, oh, it's so hot.
Okay,
I'm like,
Jeanette says she hates when it's hot in Buffalo. All of a sudden, people don't want to do anything. We wait all winter to go outside. We're a bunch of babies here. I say, keep it coming.
Oh, see, look now. There's 3 of us. So you have 4 people who are like, yeah, let's keep going. Peter likes the snow, and then you and somebody else want fall.
And Charlene, she likes the
Oh,
fall too.
okay. Now we're up to 3 fall.
Cam is saying, I'm wondering with all this heat, what winter will be like.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of correlation with that, Kim. Like you can look at it, but with Lake Erie being the most shallow lake, it can get really hot in the summertime. You're like, oh no, we're going to pay for it. And then you get one cold snap in the fall and it cools off pretty quickly. So there's not a real correlation yet.
Kathy says anything over 80, too hot. Linda
Okay.
says she loves it.
All right.
James is with us from New Jersey.
James.
Danielle says she'd rather have the heat over the snow. Yeah, so because it's so
Same, Danielle.
yeah, because it's so I'm following you, shallow in theory, the lake.
Oh yeah.
So it
yeah.
can its temperature can change.
It
So
fluctuates quickly. That's why,
Got
you
it.
know, one little cold snap comes in, say September, we go from, oh, look, the lake's 73. And then, oh, the next day it's,
Yeah.
70. And then it's 68. And then you get it cool off, and it does cool off pretty quickly. And then, once it ices over. But there's not a whole lot of like, oh, you had a hot summer, you'll pay for it in the wintertime. You just kind of have to wait to see what happens.
Yeah, Kelly says no matter what, she likes the heat better than the winter.
I feel like a lot of folks are on my side here with
Surely
this.
it's a long winter. Enjoy summer while we can. Oh, Jen says she just read October 19th for the first frost.
Mark it down.
That's hard to say right now, right?
What?
The first
yeah,
frost.
yeah. I was just,
Right. Marguerite says, nope, too hot.
Okay.
Kathy says, we really haven't had bad winters at all. Not a lot of snow, just those bitter cold days. I don't know. Last winter, I felt like we had so much snow
Yeah, I felt like last winter didn't end.
because
Yeah.
that's when we had the baby and we were like going back and forth from the hospital and stuff. And like I just felt like every time Paul was brushing up the,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like I'm pregnant, I'm not doing that. And then I had
Ooh.
the baby. So I'm just like, you get the car, honey. But
Yeah.
it was snowy. And I remember when I had the baby sitting inside and just like watching the snow, and I was like, whew, boy, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, because you didn't come back to work to what? The end of June?
Yeah, I
You
had
were-
like 5 months.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. Debbie said she told her daughter to take her Texas heat back. We're only 1 degree cooler. Lauren
Yeah.
says, bring on the fall.
All right, there's another fall friend for you.
Corrine says, I love 50th with sun. Me too. Me too. It's just like I can just walk and be out there longer. Howard, summer's nice, but don't rush the end. Fall is best. Used to love spring, but he doesn't feel like we have them anymore. I hear that. The winter then like drags, because
Yeah.
you really want to experience all 4 seasons. And it stinks when we only get like this much of the actual quote unquote spring weather, you know?
Spring is tough.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Sarah had said, by the way, she begged to differ about the snow from Hamburg. Yeah, they got hammered last year. Angola got hit hard last year. Yes, they really did. Remember?
Yes, Angola did that. The South Towns got pounded a lot last year. I'm like, wait, I feel like I was here all the time talking about snow.
Linda says her predictions that they're going to have a very cold winter with lots of snow, but don't hold her to that. Gary says hotter in Buffalo than it is there in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
I know. Oh my goodness. So with the heat, we're going to talk about a couple things that people are doing. The fair. First
Okay.
off.
Yep.
So if you're going to the fair, bring some water. John, what do we have from the fair in here? I see you've got some Erie County Fair.
There's a lot of stuff going on at the fair today, right?
Yeah,
The
so
concerts.
They had a 4-H show at 9:30. He's got some video here. 4-H show at 9:30. A adult Lego contest.
That was 6:30 to 7:30.
Yeah, and then Everclear.
Yep. And then at 9:30 was the fireworks display.
Fireworks. Yeah.
So one thing you don't have to worry about is rain today. It's going to be dry. We're at 11 a.m. when the gates open in Hamburg. It will already be in the low 80s. So heads up on that. Mid to upper 80s this afternoon, sunny and hot today. And even at 9 p.m., you're still in the upper 70s. So just, plan accordingly. You might need to duck in if you can find some of the air-conditioned buildings and check those out as well.
John's got the events calendar here for the.
There's so much going on. If you look, like John has up there, the events page, there's just so many events at the Erie County Fair.
There are a bunch, like most of them are free. Like all this, once you get, you have to pay for your ticket, right? We get that. But then once you get in, you've got a bunch of free events. So that's what I would do. It'd be like, if you have kids that are old enough to like truck it out and want to see all the different things, plan out the day based on the little fair booklet.
Yeah.
Because there's a show at 11:30, then there's this, and there's this, and there's there's a lot.
And it's huge. The fairgrounds are huge. So if you're like, oh, I want to be on this side at one point to catch this show, and then we're going to walk far over here, we'll grab some lunch and do this one. I'd imagine the ice cream shops are doing a killing this year.
And I love that. Okay, here I'm just pulling up a couple things that are still coming up. So tonight Everclear is playing.
Yeah.
We were singing some of their songs.
Yeah, I still hear them on the radio all the time.
This weekend is the ultimate night of destruction.
This is big.
Night of destruction. My husband, I remember years ago, went to. Okay, that's the 16th, so that would be Saturday.
Yeah.
Then
that's the end of the fair, right? Because that's like the night.
Well, then the demolition derby is the next night. So the ultimate night of destruction
they're different.
is
My bad.
Saturday, and then the afternoon and evening demolition derby.
There's a beautiful view right there. You see a little breeze at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Is there got the carts going on?
Yeah.
Paula, is Everclear there tonight?
Yeah,
Correct,
yeah.
Paula. Yep.
I know. And I was looking up their set list. Wait, hold on. let me
Oh, were
just-
you?
Yeah,
I did that with the concert on Saturday.
me too. Okay, Everclear set list. Okay, so this is from their last show, which was Saratoga Springs.
Okay.
So they played Father of Mine. I'll just
Ah.
hit some of the ones that I knew really well. Wonderful. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything is one. I Will Buy You New Life.
Oh yeah.
Santa Monica. They
Okay.
ended with that.
That's smart.
So I'd say those are the ones that I knew.
16 songs. That's a good
Yeah.
good amount.
I was just saying to the I say the kids who work here, they didn't know Everclear that well, and I was like, oh, they were on TRL all the time. Their songs were, they would do the
Well,
countdown.
like Dashboard Confessional was joking, like, hey, for the kids, there used to be this channel called MTV where they played videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought that was the funniest thing because I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, does it even exist anymore?
Yeah, I think it exists. I mean,
Okay.
let's be real, I'm not watching too much MTV these days,
Yeah,
but I do think it still exists. But it turned with so many shows.
Do they make music videos anymore?
I
Like,
think they make music videos, but like they release them on YouTube now. They release them
Oh,
online.
Yeah.
So
Don't
like,
put them on TikTok because I'll never see that.
like Taylor Swift does her big releases, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Kathy's never heard of them. Wow, no, they were like an alternative band, I would say, Everclear, right?
Yeah, from like the 90s.
Yeah,
and
from like the 90s.
2000s, Yeah.
I will buy you. You might, if you
Sing it.
went and like looked up some of their popular songs, you might
Yeah.
recognize it.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Yeah. Anita says TRL and MTV major flashbacks. Linda says she loves going to the beer tent, relaxing, and listening to busted stuff, like Dave Matthews. I've been listening to a lot of Dave Matthews.
Have you?
I ran out of lullabies the other night, so I was singing "Under the Table and Dreaming"
Oh,
because it goes to visit his mommy. Singing it to the baby.
I did one.
Ooh.
I did one race. So I did this ultra marathon through the Everglades,
Uh-huh.
and my set list ended up being Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
No, it was the worst
Really?
run. Try to run to Dave Matthews. Like first, the songs like in a live version go on forever.
I know.
Like, oh, come on. And then there's like nothing. Like you need something a little more upbeat. So now when I hear Dave Matthews, I'm like, oh, running music, like joking.
I
Yeah,
like
and,
it. Could you change it?
I'm sure I could, but like it's hard to do when I'm moving.
Yeah, just stop.
You're like through the Everglades.
You know, if
Yeah.
you're running, you just stop. Just change
Oh,
it.
I'm not gonna stop.
Keep going.
Too busy complaining about it.
You
Yeah.
nerd.
But that's what Dave Matthews reminds me of. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I've been listening to a lot because it is kind of like relaxing. And if you
Exactly.
put it on
It's relaxing
Pandora-
when you're trying to run and finish.
Well, it's great for when you have a baby at home. 'Cause we
Ah,
listen to that, and like OAR comes up a lot on
Okay,
that, and I
yeah.
like them. I'm trying to think of who else, like whatever. And then the one day,
you're gonna
Paul-
get him some Birkenstock soon. Then
the one day Paul put on Blink 182, and I was like, "Oh, honey, this is good. Mommy and Daddy want you to learn the classics. We love Blink."
Funny.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. Let's see here. Yeah, Melissa said she was at the concert, laughed so much when they said that about MTV.
I did too. I was laughing.
Uh-huh. Oh, and Shirley's mentioning the Hilby at the fair.
Oh yeah,
Hildy, the German juggling,
yeah. The
something
juggling
German
guy.
juggle boy or whatever.
He's
I
pretty
mean,
impressive.
Yeah, he's a trip. I've been.
They have a lot of cool things that are like that. They just walking around. You're like, what is that? And then you just watch them. It's fun. Like you can spend. I know it's why it's the 12 best days of
Right.
summer. You could go every day and see something differently. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is big. Like John was saying that they went the other day and they missed like the animals, like the maternity ward and that kind of stuff.
That's okay.
That's one of my favorite parts. I love to look at all the little baby animals.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it really is. The fairgrounds is huge. We were
Yeah.
there, remember years ago when the one was it Wiedner's, the one stand that burned down? Paul and I were there that night. It was a huge fire.
I
And we were
remember
like
the
walking
fire.
through. I don't even know if he was with the fire department quite yet. I think he might have been like maybe going through the process.
trainee
still.
or
Like, we
something,
just
okay.
yeah. Or even right before he joined.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's a big fire. I'm like, there's all smoke. And then
Yeah.
it turned out that's what happened.
Eek.
But yeah, we're looking forward to it. I am we're gonna go, I think, at some point this
Well, it
summer.
was super busy there in the South Towns on Saturday at the fair and the Bills game.
Bills game. Did you go to the Bills game?
Did not end up watching it. It's just we did the Summer Sizzler triathlon Saturday mornings. We were up at like 4:30.
Mhm.
Did the triathlon.
Yeah.
Then you finish, you get home, have lunch, and we're like, you know what? Just gonna watch here in the
Yeah.
comfort of my own home.
I was
But
watching for a little bit.
you could see I'm like, yeah, I'm so pumped. Like Bills football back. And then it started off with a huge crowd. Kids Day.
Yeah.
Like, there are a ton of people there. And then by halftime, I'm like, okay, the kids are getting hot.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
could see like it's time to go. Yeah.
Totally. I had it on. I don't really pay that much attention to it because I just know like
You don't want to see who's on the bubble?
yeah, and I don't really care. You know, I'm very happy for them.
I know.
Good for them. I like to
Okay.
watch from like, you know, my periphery, but
Yeah.
I was like playing with the baby and doing whatever.
You've got
with my
important
parents.
stuff going on.
Yeah. But you know, I'm looking forward to like the start of the season. And wow, this is the last one at Highmark Stadium. That's crazy.
Bring on the Ravens. I cannot wait. But you know what? You've got a game this weekend, the weekend after, and then college football starts. So there's football on TV through February.
Melissa, wow. That's a flashback too. I love Sublime.
Oh, that'll be fun.
See, her kids are learning the classics too.
I-
we
I
like
take
that
mine to
too.
all the kind of, I mean, we took them to Pearl Jam last year in Chicago, and I'm so glad I did. And then, Saturday, and then I've taken him to see Clutch.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's my favorite band. And he, well, I looked over and saw him singing the words. So it's got a little
proud.
emotional.
Yeah. Peter says, went to the exotic animal area. I wanted to see the porcupine, but he was napping. There was an owl, and the antelope wanted to come home with me. Very nice.
Those are cool. We love the exotic animal. Then you can go feed the animals too with Jeff Uziel.
Yeah.
So, he's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. The fair is fun. It's got a little bit of something for everybody, which is always a good time. The other thing I wanted to talk about too. Oh, wait, really quick. Just because in case you were wondering, there's the 4-H show today that started at 9:30, then the Lego contest, then Everclear.
Okay.
Fun. I don't know if you can still find tickets, but I could do a quick look if anybody's interested. Let me know. The other thing we were going to talk about is this Lewiston business story. So I thought this was kind of interesting.
Okay.
So Eileen went up and was talking to this business owner in Lewiston. She also talked to Art Park
Okay.
because they're seeing fewer Canadians come here, and we know that this is like something that is happening. The shop owner said she's talked to some Canadian, or no, it was a guy from Art Park who said he got a note from somebody who was like, "Listen, it's not that we don't want to come. It's just like this bigger overall picture.
Yeah,
There's like
sure.
there's tension with all the tariffs and with all the, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But that's hard for these like little shops. This woman said, I want to say she says from the spring until now that she counted like 25 Canadians. And she's like, I used to get that in like 2 days.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It's really
tough.
tricky. John, do you have that video that you can play, that Lewiston, the Lewiston video? Because
We
it
did
shows.
dinner in Lewiston on Friday night,
Uh-huh.
and it was, to me, it was packed.
Mhm.
Like you couldn't park, you needed reservations for the restaurants, and there's the video.
Yeah, this is the store that she owns. And that was the woman with blonde hair on the right-hand side, Inspirations on Canvas. And she was saying she's just not seeing people the way she did in the past. And, Art Park was saying very similar story to Eileen. And it was interesting. Where did you go in
We
Lewiston?
went to Griffin Gastro.
Oh, yeah.
Friday, right on the water.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful. They had
Uh-huh.
a band going. So it was awesome.
Busy?
But yeah,
Uh-huh.
like super busy.
Uh-huh.
The line for people to get in, out the door, like great for them. Along Center Street,
Yeah.
super packed. Trying to, like, I got lucky. Someone was leaving and I pulled into a parking spot, but
That's like the
you're doing
best.
the where am I going to park game. And it's funny because I commented, wow, Lewiston's hopping tonight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Friday night, beautiful, perfect weather, probably a different story. But
Sure,
if
right.
you like maybe today at 1 and you've got the doors open and you're hoping for some Canadians to come in and it's not the case, that's that's
So,
tough for the business owner.
Eileen reached out to a couple different businesses. Fashion Outlets of Niagara Falls said they've got a 30% drop in foot traffic. The Aquarium, 18% drop in foot traffic. Art Park, though, said an even greater decline there. And I was going to try to see. Oh, yeah. This woman said, I counted 27 Canadians at my shop since March, and how unheard of that was. And then Art Park said 15% of their audience usually comes from Canada, but they are seeing a 60% loss of Canadian audience. So, okay, 15% total, but 60% loss out of that.
Of that 15.
Of that 15. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Oh, let's see what shows Art Park has coming up too. I haven't been to a concert there in a long time, but it's a great venue.
It was a cool venue, beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
it's
beautiful
fun.
out there in Lewiston. Like,
Did you ever go to shows up there?
I've never been to a concert.
No,
in Art
really?
Park.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, yeah.
It's hard for our hours because a lot of the
Yeah.
times the concerts are like weekday concerts. So it's like a Thursday
a
night.
Tuesday at 8:30 till 11 is just not going
I
to
know,
happen.
I know, and, like,
I apologize, but yeah, it's
I
like,
guarantee that's why, like,
I don't even pretend that I can do stuff anymore because it's just no.
okay. Oh, okay. So August 12th. So this is tomorrow night. Fits in the Tantrums.
Okay,
They're fun. Todd the Wet Sprocket.
Toad.
Excuse me.
I know it's.
They
right.
sing,
I got to go do the weather stuff.
Wait, tell me what they sing again. Oh God, it's
you
on the
know,
tip of my
it's
tongue.
something about the ocean. That
Hold on. I know you guys are probably like, here it is, Katie. Oh, it's just not coming to me right now. But yeah, they're fun. And then wait, let me see what else they had here. Sixpence None the Richer too, Cypress Hill. So they still have some really good concerts that are coming up here. Oh, Peter said they just had Chicago Friday night. Just so you guys know, I'm going to stop talking in, what time is this hit? 27, in like 1 minute, because Aaron's going to do the forecast for the cut-in. So they'll be live on TV too. So I'm going to stop talking so you're able to hear him. Kim also naming a couple places. Italian Fest, Eden Corn Festival, yes. Flowers of Sandward, fun. And Mark says overall travels down from Canada about 35%. Yeah. Peter's wondering if the airport and hotels near the airport have seen a decrease in Canadian travelers. Yeah, I don't know. And Anita's wondering, would the president ever supplement the venues because of decrease in Canadian attendance? I don't know. Girl Guides of Canada stopped all field trips to the U.S. Interesting. Yeah, so this is something that, I mean, these business owners are definitely talking about that. And, Art Park too, again, they've got a number of shows still left, but they're saying, yeah, they're seeing fewer people. Okay, I'm going to stand by, and Aaron's going to do your forecast, and then I'll just be back to say goodbye.
Gotcha. Thank you. All right, good morning, everyone. We're looking at traffic right now. There's a view of the 90 by the 33 going eastbound. Volume is pretty heavy, so we do have some higher volume there going eastbound. The 90 by exit 53. You can see the blue tower in the background. A little slowdown, too, on the 290 going eastbound as you make your way toward the 90 there. Right now, our temperature is 72 degrees with sunny skies, winds out of the south at 7 miles per hour. Pretty clear as you're looking out over downtown Buffalo. We had all that haze last week, not the case today. 76 in Batavia, 74 in Niagara Falls, mid-60s right now in Jamestown. If you want to do something outside, probably do it early this morning, because look how quickly things are going to warm up. Already by 10 a.m., we'll be at 80 degrees. By noontime, we're in the mid-80s. It's going to be sunny and hot to start off the week. Pretty dry too, so don't expect any rainfall today. You can look at the radar and satellite, and it is clear here in western New York. We do have some rain off to our west. Cold front is going to move through the area late tomorrow into early Wednesday. Cool us off a little bit on Wednesday. We'll be in the mid-80s, but also bring us the chance for some rainfall. Here's your hourly forecast for today. Mid-80s by noontime. Sunny and hot. We're in the low 90s this afternoon. Your forecast high, 92 degrees. The record high today, 92, so back in 1988. So that record is in jeopardy. Again, blue skies today, partly cloudy, warm and muggy tonight. And then on Tuesday, notice an isolated shower or thunder shower developing. Better chance for some rain Tuesday night into early Wednesday, maybe a brief shower Wednesday afternoon. Your forecast for today, sunny and hot with a high today of 92 degrees. Tonight, overnight lows in the low 70s, partly cloudy, warm and muggy. Tomorrow, temperatures near 90 with an isolated shower or storm. Mid-80s on Wednesday with some scattered showers. Low 80s Thursday. Back in the mid-80s on Friday. Near 90 on Saturday. Some storms return on Sunday.
Okay, so that is a toasty little forecast. Aaron, thanks for that. Now I got to look up the Toad and the Wet Sprocket song that I was thinking of. All I want is to be. And so they're coming to Art Park with Katie Tunstall and then Sixpence None the Richer. So like a 90s little group. That'll be a lot of fun. And that concert is August 15th. So that'll be what, Thursday? I'm trying to remember. I think it's Thursday. Friday, August 15th is Friday. So that'll be a fun one. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us today. Ed's off for a little bit, so you're going to get Aaron some days with me. I think we'll probably bring in Johnny, my boy, as Ed likes to call him. And maybe I'll bring in a special guest or two this week and next week. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.